it is time to take this machine out on its debut gravel voyage. My Giant Revolt Advanced Pro 1 gravel bike is about to test the waters and see what it's like to ride some gravel, see if we can, one, ride it fast, and two, how it feels. Now, I don't have a lot of gravel near me, so we're gonna have to wing it, but let's get into it. Here we go, the Revolt's first bit of gravel. Oh my God, it's so much faster. It is the one bike to do it all. I cannot believe it. No, I'm joking. Look at that. Sun's out, gravel grinding, and so many people just say like, gravel bike, the one bike to do it all. But honestly, the hardtail mountain bike is the one bike to do it all. But I'm gonna test it out, see what I think. I mean, don't get me wrong, when you're riding a gravel bike on some gravel, it looks sexy, you look cool as shit, there's no two ways about it. But if you then decided you wanted to nail it down a mountain bike descent, you're gonna struggle on this bad boy. I mean, you're gonna get rattled to death. Whereas, don't get me wrong, you might get rattled a bit on your hardtail mountain bike, but you're probably gonna be able to do it. So I guess the only way to find out is that we're gonna have to hit a trail on this. But let's smash some gravel, smash a descent, and see how this bad boy feels. I guess we better test this bad boy on a mountain bike descent. I've picked a fairly tame one because I like my life too much, and I am literally, I understand I'm just doing this for the video. You don't want to ride a mountain bike trail on this bike, but just in case you ever have to, might as well find out. Let's pick this one. No, that is so overgrown. Here we go, tame trail, Georgie boy. Ah! Ah! Taking all sorts of lines here. Sending it. Ah, foot out. Jeez. Well, that was an absolute white knuckle ride. Now, was it fun though? It was mega fun. I was not in control at any point, and I don't know if it was the bike or the rider or mixture of both that couldn't handle the trail, but it was bloody fun, I know that. Jesus, I was worried that I was going to be eating dirt down there. Good fun, but yeah, mountain bike trails are for mountain bikes. I understand gravel heads, stick to the gravel. I also now know why this bike is 2x. I originally said, nah, won't need that, I'll just be monstering it in the big ring. Yeah, once you go off-road, you need that little granny ring. These little noodle legs can't get up the climbs. It's wild. So feels like it shifts all right, and rear metal shifts good. First time on the 2x SRAM setup, all feels good, can't complain. But yeah, I think if you're racing, 2x could be the way forward, because you want them big gears when you're on fast section, just absolutely nailing it. And there tends to be a road section as well, and most of these courses that I've seen, but then up the hills when you're on gravel, holy cow, 43.2 front chainring, I would not be getting up this. I take back everything I said about gravel riding and gravel bikes. If I've ever said something in the past, it's bloody fun. Like, point and shoot on this thing down a gravel descent. It is a white knuckle ride. Yes, it'd be faster on a mountain bike, but you hit some of these roads and like aerodynamics takes over. You hit some of the gravel tracks, it just chomps gravel. It is unreal. If anyone lives around like Hampshire, Surrey area and has some gravel routes, send them to me, either on here, a link in the comments, or on Instagram. I need to find some better gravel because at the moment, as you can see, I'm on the road. I think this route I found on Komoot basically does a little bit of gravel and then gets on the canal and then boom boom boom. As soon as you get on a bit of road, bit of trail, just like aerodynamics, you are shifting, because obviously the handlebars not being out wide on a mountain bike. If you're planning on racing any gravel, you need a gravel bike. They just blooming shift on the flats. But I think for me personally, in terms of comfort on this, I'd definitely go wider tyres, like a little bit more cushion for the old tushy, because some of the bits you're doing, it's absolutely rattling you when you're like sending it down a gravel track. And yeah, I think maybe 45s would be a better choice, but if you watch my original video on this bike, I'm gonna wear these tyres out first. But yeah, a little bit more comfort, and obviously you're getting rattled about at the front end, so that could help, and then run lower pressures. But yeah, she shifts, baby, she shifts. Oh, narrow, narrow. Is it okay if I squeeze past, please? Thank you. That's all right. And we are up on the canal. One thing you definitely need on a gravel bike, the bloody bell. I've got to admit, I need to put a bell on this bike. I know that's a bit of a chopper move for racing, but if you do want to ride any gravel, it seems like there's a lot more walkers, dog walkers, so just letting them know you're coming, especially if you're absolutely tanking along. But in terms of the Revolt to my TCX, because the TCX is what I've done the gravel events on so far, this feels a lot higher at the front end, a lot more relaxed. My TCX feels super aggressive compared to this, lower at the front, but I guess most gravel rides and races are longer, so like my TCX is just set up for pure 1 hour aggression around a muddy field. whereas this bike is set up for like 100k gravel races, isn't it? Like slightly more clearance to have the thicker tyres on, and also the front end definitely feels a little bit more upright. I don't know if it is, that's just my initial impressions. I took all of the spacers out, well, say I did, Del Boy took all the spacers out, got it a bit lower for me because I like the front end a bit lower, I think, because I don't know, just position that I'm used to. And this also feels a little bit longer though, so I had to slam the saddle forward a little bit because I have like incredibly long legs and short body, so to get in a better position, make sure that my hands were nicely on the hoods, I had to knock the saddle forward. But I tend to have to do that on a lot of my bikes to get in a comfortable position. But yeah, just when you get a bit of a gravel path like this, it just chomps it up. You're in like a tucked aero position. You're trying not to be too much of a chopper because other people are like walking their dogs on this path. But yeah, it feels wicked. Like whenever you get a new bike, it feels wicked though, doesn't it? And just like, you feel cool. Shades on, chomping on a gravel bike. But I think all gravel bikes are probably much the same, to be honest. It is like road bikes, a lot of them are much the same, and it just depends what one fits you, what brand you like, etc. First outing done on this bad boy. It was a dusty one. It's nice to come back not with a filthy bike though. First things first though, I need a bell. In the end, there was just like so many runners, dog walkers and stuff along the canal. That's the thing, I need some gravel routes around here that do not have the canal on. It is frustrating because I know it's like, it's open to everyone, but you're tanking along and then they've got their headphones in, can't hear you anyway, so a bell probably doesn't work. But you're like, excuse me, can I pass? But yeah, bike feels wicked. It is carnage descending. Braking power's good though, which is nice, but I'd definitely rather some thicker tyres, I think, for a little bit of extra comfort on some of them rocky descents. But yeah, gravel bikes are good fun, I'll admit that.